Hello, Furcos, and welcome to this episode 64 of the Chris Hunter Comedy Podcast with me, Chris Hunter. Hello, how are you doing? Are you well? I hope you are, because I'm not doing too badly. Thank you very much for asking. I appreciate the concern, people. I really hear the voices from the back of the room that aren't asking any questions because I'm alone in my study, and it's quite sad. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, folks. I've just got back from the cinema. I've been working quite busy recently. I thought it's time for a little trip to the cinema, and I went to watch Toy Story 4. Wow. I just love that film. That was a beautiful film. It was not just visually fantastic, but the story, everything. It was warm. You know what I mean? You know, if a film was physical, that you could touch and hold and pick up and squish, this would be a warm, fluffy one with hints of stabby sharp stuff in it. Because there was some, I would say, sincerely scary scenes in this film, which really surprised me. You know, I don't expect to see, I don't go to Toy Story for scary. You know what I mean? I go to Toy Story for touching, not myself, I mean touching story, for nice visuals and such. But also, speaking of the visuals, guys, the film, like, where do I start? I went to watch Toy Story when it first came out, the first one, back in 1997. I think it was 97, 95. Either way, it's old as shit. And this new one, wow, it looks real. Like, I every day I make stuff for, you know, digital art and whatnot. I make things for video games and stuff, so there's textures and all that kind of jazz. So I can see the kind of thing that they make in the films, except they get a bit more, they get to make them look real, like, rather than stuff. Anyway, you can tell they've spent a lot of time making that stuff look real, and it's fantastic. The guys have done an amazing job. Everybody at Pixar, bravo. All of you who listen to this podcast at Pixar, I know you all do. I see the newsletters. I receive the fan mail. I get the free Woody toys twice a month with signed stuff at the bottom. I wish that'd be awesome. If I had any kind of stuff like that, that'd be so damn cool. But I don't get any of that stuff. But yeah, the film was fantastic. It was funny as well, like really funny at times. There was some, like, I know it's stupid, right? I forgot Toy Story was a kid's film because I get so involved in these films. And I got excited. And I got to the cinema. And, you know, we go into the screen. And I walked in there and I was like, oh, shit, this is full of kids. I hate kids in cinemas. I don't like kids to start with. But kids in cinemas are worse. They are awful. They're creatures that shouldn't exist. Put them in their own cinema. I don't care. Is it classed as segregation if you want kids removed from the room? I don't know if it is or not. Is that wrong of me? I don't think it is. But yeah, I don't want them there. And it was fine for a while. And then there was a girl behind me who, for some reason, thought it'd be fun to start kicking around a booster chair and just wouldn't stop it. So I kept turning around to look at her parents like, you want to fix that? And they'd be like, oh, stop it. You know, little arsey, quiet little whisper, stop it. And then she wouldn't stop it. So I'd keep looking round. And eventually she did stop it. So no children had to be killed today. So that was nice. I didn't get mucky hands. I didn't get any child blood on my new trainers. So, you know, good start to the week. Very good start to the week. But yeah, the film, I would definitely rate it a good solid 5 Chicos out of 5, I think. It was jolly spiffing. And I don't know if there's going to be another one or not. It would be nice if there was, but I don't know. I just don't know what's going to happen. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, don't worry. But yeah, give it a watch. It's got a lot of cool things. It's got a lot of different styles of things in one go. And I think it works brilliantly. They've done a few things they haven't done before. I think that worked really well. But yeah, I like it. So go watch it. Obviously this week as well, I went for my burger. I always do. I go for my burger every Saturday, me and the lovely Charlie. And this week it was the McLovin burger, which was awesome. I really enjoyed it. Which was, what was it now? Double beef patty, smoked bacon, American cheese, deep fried spam, pineapple sauces, and sriracha mayo. It was freaking delicious. And I love spam. I never really get it, but when I do have it, I thoroughly enjoy it. And it was tasty AF. It was quite messy one to eat this time because the pineapple salsa obviously is just chunks of pineapple with stuff. So as you're eating it, it's all falling out. But it was worth the mess because it was all eaten in the end. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then we topped it off with what might be the nicest cheesecake I've ever had in my entire fat boy life. What was it now? It was double chocolate espresso brownie cheesecake. Right? You hear all those words? All those delicious words? Double chocolate espresso brownie cheesecake. How many of those words are wrong? None of them. They're all delicious. And it was so good. It was there was like a brownie base on it, and it had like white chocolate and espresso cheesecake in the middle, and it had like ganache on top with some espresso buttercream, and it is honestly, I think, the nicest cheesecake I've ever eaten. And I've eaten a few. You know, if you see pictures of me, you can kind of see the cheesecake zone is the zone that's more rotund. But yeah, speaking of looking at me, the other day I was watching something on YouTube, and they did a quick reverse image search on Google. They wanted to test how good Google's AI is. So for those of you guys who don't know, if you go to Google, instead of searching by words, like type in the word dog to see a picture of a dog, what you can do is you can click on image search instead, and you can upload a picture of whatever you want within reason. And it will try and find either that picture or things that are similar to that picture on YouTube. So I thought, that'll be a giggle. They were doing it, like they were doing it to see what kind of celebrities they might look like. So they were uploading the pictures, and one of them's like, you know, I'm going to look like Christian Bale, so I expect to see Christian Bale, and they didn't see him. So, you know, they were disappointed. I thought, let's see what happens if I put me up. And you know what happened when I put me up? Literally the definition of girl. I put a picture of me. Granted, it's a bit of an older picture, you know, my hair's down, but you know, bit of an older picture. But I put it in, and it quite literally responded just with the word girl. And the top link was the Wikipedia article, definition, girl. And all the accompanying pictures, apart from one, were girls. And I'm thinking, Google, this is not nice. I don't look like a girl. There's nothing wrong with that if it did. I'd probably prefer it a little bit, maybe, I don't know. The feminine touch is a nice one. But I don't think I look like a girl. Especially now the hair's going a lot more. You know what I mean? I'm a shiny gal. I might just start wearing skirts and dresses and such and say, hello, I'm the shiny girl from Google. But I don't think that'll go down too well with the neighbours. They might get a bit freaked out by that. But yeah, so that was what Google did to me. So you guys should give it a try. Go to Google, go to image search, or search by image, and then upload a picture, see what it does. I want to know what happens. You guys do that. Tweet me the results, okay? Let me know how it went. I'm super, super curious to see what happens when you guys do it. Hopefully you all don't get results that say girl or arsehole or anything like that that you don't want to hear. Because it'd be nice if you didn't, you know? It'd be nice if you just had a good day and Google could be quite nice to you. But yeah, I had to stay off work the other day because we were getting a smart meter fitted in the house. Now, they've been the electric company, not the people that do Sesame Street, I mean the actual company that controls our electricity. They've been bugging us for ages to get a smart meter, and I've always been like, nah, I'm busy. I work Monday to Friday. I don't know what times to whatever times. It varies. But either way, I'm a working man. I can't just have time off to wait around for you assholes. But it turns out this time I had to. It became mandatory. So I had to book a bloody day off, didn't I? And they said to me, we'll send you a text and it'll have time slots on it for you. You can pick one and then come back to us. It's like, okay, fine. I'll pick a time slot because I thought at least then I can book a half day because luckily I work at a place that we have flexi hours. So I can work up a few extra hours throughout the week and book off a half day if I want. But that means that my half day is either going to be like, I don't know, 8:30 till say 12 or 1 till 5, something like that. So of course the time slot arrives and they gave me the time slot of 12 till 4. It's like, awesome. That means I can't do a half day. I'm going to have to book a whole friggin' day off. But to be fair, I just got some work done at home, so that wasn't too bad. But it's still a pain in the ass because I never understand this. Companies that have stuff, you know, like electric companies and other people like that, people who deal with people who are trying to pay bills or trying to get things fitted or installed or repaired. Why, oh why, do you only ever function Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, when that is the time no other bugger is about because they're in work, or most people should be in work. You non-lazy slackers, you're in work. So things like, you know, the post office is shut. So you get a parcel, you come home to a card saying you've missed a parcel. You can pick it up between 6 a.m. and 12:30 if you want. Like, that's awesome. That's awesome for people who don't have work. But I have work, so I have to wait till bloody Saturday. It's a pain in the arse. When is this country going to understand people are at work, be open past a certain amount of time so that people can get the shit done, people can get on with their lives with a little bit of convenience. But convenience is too much to ask, I think. But yeah. Anywho, I've just got back from the cinema, as I say. So I had a hot dog and I had a slushie. I had a Vimto Icy. That was good. Good Vimto Icy. I like them. They're quite tasty. But it means I'm a little bit sleepy now. So sorry if I'm a bit slurry on my old words. I'm sleepy and I'm hot and I've got to do this quite quickly today because I am a busy individual as usual. But you know what? I'm having a nice little chat to you folks. How are you doing? Are you well? I hope you're nice. I hope you're feeling happy inside. But yeah, I said I was watching stuff on YouTube recently. Last week or the week before, I started watching a channel. Turns out I'm already subscribed. I just didn't know it was them. Called the Corridor Crew. They're actually a channel called Corridor Digital, and they have like behind the scenes and like side videos called Corridor Crew, and they're really nice guys. They're a bunch of VFX artists who work and live in LA, and they do some really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. If any of you guys have seen the GTA in real life video, that was them. They do a bunch of other stuff. They did the recent one, that was the Boston Dynamics Robot Fights Back. That was them. Which is weird because like I hadn't really heard of them much before that. But hopefully that's kind of pushed them over the edge a little bit, you know. And I don't know what I'm talking about because they are very popular and they're just new to me. So, you know what? I'm going to shut my yap about them. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoy their videos. They're very cool. And they're also kind of inspirational for me because, as you know, I'm trying to get a lot of shit done at the moment. I'm trying to get a lot of work done and I'm also busy. And I really find it hard to balance that, the play and fun balance. You know, I'm more like, oh shit, I've got to get stuff done. Got to keep going. Can't have fun until I've finished. But watching their videos, having their stuff on, it's kind of a bit more of a relaxed environment. It kind of makes me understand that, yeah, every now and again, you've got to just get up and go for a walk. You've got to, I don't know, go and do 10 push-ups or something. You know, you just got to have a minute to yourself, stop the work, go do something nice. So, yeah, I'm trying to take that advice. I'm trying to ease off a little bit, but still not really slow down, just ease off a little bit. Does that make sense? Am I talking any kind of sense today, folks? I feel like I'm waffling shite. But yeah, like I said, I'm still super busy with the scene that I'm working on, my library scene. It was going okay for a bit, and then there was a couple of days where it was just going pretty shitty, if I'm honest with you. But, you know, it's starting to get a bit better now. Last night I was on it till, I think 1:45. The night before would have been about the same time. So, you know, and then when you get up at 10 to 7 for work, you don't get a whole lot of sleep. But that's okay, because work needs to be done, and it will be done. It will be done well, hopefully. But yeah, I'm going to go back on that after this. But I think it's getting there. I'm looking forward to showing you guys what it's like when it's actually finished. I'm not sure what it'll be like, but it'll be nice for you folks to see it, won't it? Nice for you to see the other side of the fat man behind the mic. But anyway, folks, I'm going to have to leave it there for tonight because I'm busy and also not funny today. So I can only apologise for that. But if you like this podcast for some reason, or if you like the other episodes, do us a favour, tell your friends about it, share the episode, share the links, and hit me up on Facebook and Twitter and such, you know. I'm Chris Hunter Comedy on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. And I'm on at Chris Hunter Com on Twitter. So thanks a lot for listening, folks, and I will see all you beautiful barstools next week. Bye-bye now.